I have an annoying thing to bring up.
What's up?
To your attention, and I can't see it. Either Flotsam or Adelaide's health totals.
You can't?
I can't see anyone's health totals. I see Comet and Silas's health totals are the only ones I see.
Yeah, Comet's the only one I can't see.
Was that something we were supposed to have been able to do?
No, you only meant to see your own health number.
Oh.
I think I just see Comet's because I have his boyfriend.
Then I can't.
Yeah, maybe in setting up the new
I see Comet's and
tokens.
Silas's, and I do not see Adelaide's or Flotsam's.
I do not see Adelaide's Rod.
Visible?
I only see Comet. Comet and Silas are the only ones I can see. And mine.
Alright, no. You only meant to see your own number. You get to see everyone's bar, but you don't get to.
Power away.
You don't get the. You're not the healer. Like, why are you mad? It's the healer that gets this power. Nah. You gotta ask how everyone's doing out of their total max health.
And then they all make the same joke of saying, if it's 1 through 70, I'm at a 39.
The classic joke.
Wow.
All right.
I can't believe it. I asked in the best interest of everyone, and I got our privileges taken away. I'm sorry, everybody.
Yeah, we had more before.
No, now I don't know what Comet's health is.
Now,
It's just this useless green bar.
until we go to a new scene and we drag out the new comet because I didn't save the tokens. So we're gonna be back at ground one at some point.
The only HP question that matters is Silas up at this point or not? It doesn't really matter of what the.
My health shouldn't be a health bar, it should just be a green check mark.
That's yes or no.
Is it time to wake up the baby? Because if it's not time to wake up the baby, then we're just.
Silas should have one portrait, but that's redone several times, like the Doom guy face. So like when you take the damage, there's the bloody
tempt me,
lip, and then
Shane.
eventually the like
Oh. I would absolutely love like a bloodied overlay for like a character, you know, like.
Ah!
Sorry, man, I had to kill you for a second.
It's because I spoke Spanish, isn't it?
Hang on. Nothing wrong with the Spanish language, I swear.
Don't worry, Cheeky. You're just following the USA's traditions for 4th of July. Are we live?
I'm a shit. Yeah, we are.
Hi, everybody.
Happy 4th of July, everybody.
Happy 4th of July, fuck America.
I was muted the whole time. Someone else said it.
So everyone here is just really good at imitating my voice.
Evil Flotsam at it again.
Look, it's me, Norbert. I'm the exact same person.
All of the views represented by Flotsam are not represented. Are not mine. He was the one making it. We were in character for that moment.
I was just playing a character. It was just a character, dude. I swear. You can't hold me accountable.
talking about a fictional place that just happens to have the same name as the place that many people live.
I'm very uncreative. You know, I steal straight from reality sometimes.
Move away from the bit. Have we started or not?
Yeah. We're here.
Hello, everybody.
Welcome to session 56. Everybody, we're here. Back at the Barbican after a wild battle with a huge scorpion that turned out to be your good pal, Adelaide? What was that about? What were they doing there? We'll find out today, hopefully.
Maybe.
Let's just sit there and say nothing. Just give them the silent treatment all session.
It's like, well, anyway.
Ooh, about that thing in the sky. Let's go just do that, right? Not spend 5 sessions talking about everything.
All right, Adelaide, talk about your problems.
You have the conch shell.
Yes.
Like lay down on the couch. How do you feel about your father?
That's right.
But he's like right there.
Hey, wait a minute. Yeah, any other stuff we need to throw down before we just kick this off?
Are we throwing down?
I mean, maybe.
Emotionally.
Yeah. I have to throw down
All right,
some
everybody.
emotions.
Rather than just talking to Adelaide, let's just beat her to half.
I
then just keep her as
will
an essence and just
say,
that in
make
the back
sure
pocket.
you all remove your aid health and don't just sneak on 10 extra health permanently. Because
No,
I won't let you.
I did that last time.
You better have. I'm trusting you all right now that you shoulda. If you didn't, I'm gonna be upset, but I'm not
My
gonna do
level
anything.
up brought me to my aid health, so
Yeah, sure, 90 health, sure.
yeah.
No, it's fine. Flotsam, you zipped off to the bedroom.
Correct.
If at any point you could probably hear people talking downstairs, people start talking. So if you want to join,
Yeah, I'll go down as well, seeing as this is everyone else is there.
Rather than dealing with it tomorrow morning, you're all getting into it now. Adelaide's dad, seeing everyone kind of crowding around, he knows he's not going to understand half of this, and doesn't really want to be taking up a main seat. So he kind of like pats his knees and stands up. I'll make everyone some hot water with whatever I can find to throw in it.
Rod kind of gets
His attention. I got tea. Green Cat gave me tea. Here. And throws it over.
Thank gosh. I'll do that.
all the way back in episode like 13 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna pat the couch so Comet or Flotsam will sit down.
You're the only one on one couch.
Sit in by the tiny sides. There's not as much room to sit.
Yeah.
Squeeze in.
Boop. Jump over the
Flotsam and his
couch.
two dads.
I imagine that was a very like conspicuous. You like throwing one leg over, like all right, here we go. Okay, all right.
There we go. Yeah.
And then like Flotsam, you literally like lift up a couple inches when he sits down.
I go into the like sitting animation of like from Grand Theft Auto, where like it's very clear that I'm like going into the animation.
Classic Bethesda poses.
Yeah.
And then everyone ominously turns to look at Adelaide.
Where do I start?
So you left.
I left. I made a bit of a fuss. And I left. Graham and I, we went to the garden safe house where we had fought the marshal of the city. We knew it'd be safe from the cultists, so we spent the night there. In the morning, we got into contact with Quinn. And we had, we just wanted to talk. I asked him if we could go back in time with him. And he said he'd think about it. The spell is delicate, it's specific, it's only built for one person. So while he thought it over, he told Graham and I to go to the prison. We were supposed to kill someone who was in there, bring back their essence, as well as their weapon. And that turned out to be our new large friend.
Hakarm?
Yes. I think it's self-evident that I did not kill him. At the time, I've just figured that Graham and I could not beat this man. He was, very large and strong, and I don't think two wizards are very good in close quarters combat. So, still needing to bring something back, not wanting to abandon the potential deal that we'd struck, we We brought Hakam out. Grab and I, we cast invisibility and reduce on him, so he can make a clean getaway without notice. We dragged out his spear, which was in storage, and I handed Quinn over one of my essences and tried to pass it off as his own. I don't know if Quinn believed me, but regardless, we got to, he invited us to the castle, where we went, where we rested, and I explored. I looked around. In the courtyard, there's an alchemical bomb right underneath the egg, right at the lowest point. It's strong enough to wipe out the entire city if it goes off. And it seems to be Quinn's contingency plan. Oh, you go ahead.
If you thought you could kill Hakam, would you have tried?
I don't know if I can answer that. It was a very specific situation, you know. It might be possible to aim the bomb directly upward. But all the more likely, if Quinn finds himself in a position where he cannot control whatever hatches, he won't have a problem taking out the city with it. I had requested access to his study, the only room we weren't allowed to go in. I said that I could look over what he had done with the spell. I'm a studied academic. Perhaps I could find a way to accommodate multiple people. The spell that he's going to cast, it's a version of Dominate Monster. So I believe he's going to get control of this creature's mind and command it to send its energy to power whatever spell he's doing. To power the time travel. And the very specific requirement for all this was a crystal he kept on his desk. And I decided that I'd gathered all the information I could. It was no longer helpful to stay around, so I left with it. I tried to, anyway. I went out the window of his study. I flew across, trying to get back to the Vatican, just to get the crystal away from him. And don't laugh. His bird, his hawk, it shot me out of the air. It countered my spells. It dispelled my magic, and it sent me tumbling to the ground. Grabbed my shoulder and alerted the cultists. And I think we know what happened afterwards.
All that was a familiar?
I know Penny can't do that.
When you left, did you go knowing that you would try to stop this?
Yes. I never had any intention of joining Quinn, nor did I think his plan would succeed in any way.
Insight check.
Go ahead.
I just have to be sure.
I mean, I'm not lying at all.
Yeah, there's no lie there.
Yeah.
Then why not tell us?
I had to manufacture a situation that would make it more believable. If Quinn really truly understood that I left everyone in the dust and didn't care what happened to them, I genuinely didn't believe in them. Well, that just adds to my story. Makes me all the more trustworthy. I don't know if he ever believed it. But who else would he believe? Silas, if you went up to him and said that you didn't care about any of the people here, that you're perfectly fine abandoning them, leaving them to die, would Quinn believe you?
No. I'm probably the least believable in that situation.
I don't think he would have believed any of you. But there was a chance he could believe me.
What about Graham?
I never told him that that this was subterfuge. He seemed to believe Quinn. Trust in his plan, I suppose.
Lex kind of like jolts a little and stares over at you, Comet. She wasn't here for when Graham showed up on the bridge.
He what?
No, but that's not important right now. Adelaide, I'm sorry.
Why?
There was a part of me that believed this act of yours was somehow real. I found a little bit of hope when Hakar mentioned that somebody helped him. I thought maybe there was something else you were doing. But for a while, I wasn't. And I'm sorry I doubted you.
I think your initial judgment was right on, Comet. I think you had every right to suspect me. That I was being honest when I said I didn't want to be around you. I knew that it was logistically a pretty terrible idea to throw myself right into the hornet's nest without a lifeline. I was cognizant, I was aware, but I did it anyway. I needed all of you to be aware of the type of person I am. Someone you shouldn't put your trust in. Someone who will disappoint you. You didn't understand.
Well, I'm not disappointed. This has been some pretty juicy info.
And I've done
Yeah,
those
me too.
two things our entire time knowing each other, Adelaide.
Lex, I knew what I was doing was dangerous. If I couldn't risk bringing you. I mean, I think I'm lucky in this sense. Quinn might have just killed me, vaporized me. I might not be here. I couldn't risk bringing you into that.
You brought me this far? You always said we don't trust others. I'm not others. And neither are they, not anymore. When you left, they were there for me. They could have... I was about to just say, throw me to the magicians and get them off their back. I didn't want to be the reason they're all doing something, but they didn't give me the chance to do that. They killed a few of them. Probably not a good idea, but they did it. And they looked for you, even though you did all that.
Can I ask you something, Adelaide?
Yes.
As Lex has said, and as I told you when you were going to leave, I knew that all of us would want to chase after you, to try and protect you, restore you, at least in then what we believed was back to a right sense of thinking, and that throughout all this we would still remain and be your allies. Did you truly think that I was serious back then? Did you believe that we would chase after you?
Logically, I knew you would. But that was never the plan, was it?
Then, do you understand now that what Lex is saying is correct? That we're all bound together in something more than this?
I don't think I follow.
You say that that you're not a person to be trusted. Whether that's true or not, I think what's clear is that we all do trust you, even in the face of a seeming betrayal. And I think from now on, this path that you've taken, this one where you've pretended to betray us to go into the home of the enemy, I don't believe that it's going to work anymore. And if we are going to go forward and defeat this thing, I'll just look around to see if everyone else sort of agrees with this. That cannot be our game plan anymore. We have to stay united on this front, all of us, if we're going to make it out of this alive. We are beset on all sides by our enemies, those trying to stop us. The ways out of town are guarded by the magicians, and the way forward is guarded by a beast from the eternal spheres of this universe. And really, neither of them is a good set, but I don't believe that, well, many of us risked a great deal. It was not without casualty that we faced off against your enemies, and it was not without casualty that we chased after you. If we're going to do this together, we need to all remain united. Is that what you want? Do you understand that?
I do. I understand the words that you're saying, Watson. I have a question for all of you, I suppose. Have I ever given you a reason to trust me?
Yes.
Every day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Evidently, I didn't try hard enough. What does it mean
No,
to be
you tried.
someone's-
You
What does
tried
it mean to be
push us
someone's
away.
friend? You put your ultimate trust in another person that they will always be there. They're watching your back. You leave yourself blind. You cannot put that kind of... What?
This is the same thing you've been saying again and again and again. And I don't know how many times we have to reiterate that none of us here have eyes in the backs of our heads. None of us are going to be able to be completely guarded against everything. Surprises abound. Enemies abound. There's nothing we can really do on our own. Completely. Like, you tried on your own. And you did. You were partially successful, but you also relied a little bit on Graham believing your thing. You relied on Quinn believing your thing. You relied on Hakar not giving you up or making a mistake. For example, if he had gotten caught before he gotten out of there, the jig would have been up pretty early. There was a lot of risks that you took, and you put them on yourself. And you try to make it sound like it was just because, oh, well, I couldn't trust that any of you would do it, or that, oh, well, I couldn't put Lex in the way of that. But I think that's what you mean for all of us. You didn't want us to be taking on the risks that you were taking on. You tried to be a hero here to get this information. I'm already past the fact that you lied to us. I'm past that. Okay? Because I got to take my swords and shove them through your chest in scorpion form and kill you, which was oddly satisfying in retrospect. So I'm good, alright? I got my aggression out on that. You're back with us, and now we have more information. It was, all things told, a mission success for you. But now you're turning it around like, you can't trust me, and you're trying to make it a pity party. We're not just friends. We are comrades in arms. Crewmates, you could say. And when you are crewmates with people, it doesn't really matter. You think when I was on a pirate crew that I was friends with everyone on that pirate crew? No. But I knew that we all had a vested interest in all of us getting the fuck out of these dangerous situations in one piece. Because the more strong fighters we have in the crew, the more higher our success rate is. It's just logic. I am a wizard. I'm not a great wizard. You, Adelaide, you're a great wizard. You're an asset to this team. And we need you. Now that doesn't mean that everyone here is going to necessarily forgive what you did and what you've said. That's for them to decide. But if your question is whether or not we trust you when it counts, yes. You've defended us in combat when it counted. You have done what you needed to do. We've relied on you, and it was a good thing that we did. We avoided whole fights because of what you've done. Spells that you've cast. The knowledge that you brought to the table. And you can just, well, it was in my own self-interest and try to make it a selfish thing. Yeah, but at the end of the day, you just went on a solo recon mission to find information and then came back here to give us that information, meaning you never intended to join the baddies. The whole time you were trying to get information, so you've had the same mission as us this whole time. Whether you like me or not, irrelevant. I don't really care about that. We are allies. We've been allies, and we're going to continue to be allies until this is through. So, until you recognize that we are allies and we need to start working together, and that Flotsam's right, there's no need for these walls anymore because we can't afford those barriers. That's going to be inefficient and slow us down. Once you understand that, we can move forward. And if you're looking for apologies, you can ask everyone here individually if that's something you want. And if that's not something you want to do, then hey, more power to you. That's considering if you don't want to have friendships after this is all said and done. If you just want success without the friendship, sure, why not? But I would reconsider because I would say, as Lex has said, there are people here that do consider you more than a comrade and more than a crewmate.
Much as we might not want to admit it, Adelaide, or never have wanted to, it doesn't necessarily just have to be us anymore. There's more of us.
With all due respect, Lex, I think you're wrong in this regard. This is about liability. Not mine, yours! I'm going to let you down. I don't know what I have to do to prove that. Over and over again.
Adelaide, you don't have to be afraid disappointing anyone here. I think we've made it clear. This group that we have, it's ready to accept you. You have a place with us. The only thing you need to do is believe you deserve it. You keep saying that we're not friends. This is just circumstance. But isn't that what relationships are? Just circumstances you keep choosing? I've chosen to be here with all of you. I'd like to believe that everyone is choosing to be here with me too.
I'll hold Comet's hand.
I'll squeeze it back.
I think you can be a little bit liable with friends. They accept liabilities. Except that you might not be able to walk on your own sometimes and have to carry you around.
I mean, look at me. I'm way more of a liability than you.
I think
But I'm getting better.
Smarter about it.
Mm-hmm. It's because these people are helping me.
Much fewer
I want to do the
concussions.
same for you. Yeah. It's not all fixed yet, but I'll get there. I believe in you, Adelaide.
I think the only person you've really managed to hurt is yourself. We're here to make it better.
To make what I did better?
What did you do?
Comet, I believe after or during Truth or Dare, you asked me if I was afraid of fire. I'm not afraid of fire. When I was relatively new to my studies, I suppose in the more advanced aspects, I had colleagues, friends, peers. All of us were on a trip to a different library. Thanks to oversight or mistakes, we ended up in the den of some of these bug creatures. And every trick I had, everything I knew, what little there was, it was never enough. Those people trusted me. My abilities to keep them safe. And you don't need to tell me that, oh, it's impossible. Do you know what magic is capable of? What the greatest wizards have done? They can control the world around them. The way the waves form, the way the trees blow in the breeze. Sandstorms, lightning. People! You can be in control. Until I reach a point like that, isn't it immoral to put people in harm's way? Knowing that I am a liability, isn't it harmful? To join your group, to be in your midst, to let you trust me, to let you make that mistake that could cost you your lives.
Adelaide, I had a talk with Saloon and my sister. I felt some of the things that you're describing now before. I was afraid that things I've done, the things I did that led my sister where she is, I didn't want to do those mistakes again. And I was also afraid that the joy being here with everyone was somehow taking my sister's joy away from her. I thought maybe me being happy was making her sad. It was tough to make every day. I smiled every day, knowing that I might have been hurting her. But this life that we have, I don't think we can keep walking it without letting some of that weight go. You want to be responsible for what you might have not done. I've seen you try to get better. But I don't think it's fair for you to keep yourself locked up somewhere until you think you're ready to go.
Well, what's the alternative to that? Going out? Being around people?
Do you remember everything I didn't know when we met?
Yes.
I never got the chance to experience those things before. The academy I talked about kept me locked away until they thought I was ready to go. I did everything I could to break away from that. I did make my mistakes, but I've learned that they might not only be on me. I talked to Graham. He told me that he was responsible for Jem's death. She's gone because of something that he did, but also because of something that I did. I can't put all the blame on him, but he wants me to.
What did he do when he visited?
He let us know. He wanted to be punished. But he can't control what everyone else is feeling. No matter how great of a wizard he is. Adelaide, I want to make something clear. I want to be your friend. I want to rely on you. And I do trust you. You can't take that away from me. The only question is, what do you want?
I want all of you to be safe. I want Lex to be safe. I don't want some megalomaniacal guy. He's just a guy. Destroy everything.
I think that's what we all want. I look around to everybody.
Sounds like the perfect problem for a bunch of shitty adventurers to go fix.
There's always a guy. We've dealt with a guy before, Adelaide. You dealt with a guy. There's a guy after me. We'll deal with him. This guy, we'll get them all.
I know a guy. I got a guy over in the city. It's the guy.
Adelaide, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Will you kick Quinn's ass with us?
I reach over and I hold Silas's hand. No, seriously, I grab Silas's hand.
You want me to?
Of course.
I reach over, grab Adelaide's head.
Ra grabs Lex's book.
We're in this together now. Got it?
One guy at a time.
One guy at a time.
One guy at a time.
Is Adelaide smiling?
Yes.
Yeah!
Smile, Adelaide. Smile.
One guy at a time.
Antoine places a lot of tea on the table that he's been preparing for ages, totally not listening.
I want to walk up to just Adelaide, like, with that tender moment place, and be like, Adelaide, the letter that I gave you, may I have it back, please?
She'll reach into her pocket, hand it.
I don't believe that you need it anymore, so thank you. Good night, everyone. We'll have to handle this in the morning.
Good night, Flotsam.
Good night. I think it's time to say goodnight, friend.
I don't have a smiling Adelaide token yet.
No!
Still cursed. Can you at least turn it off? Cursed Adelaide. Broken.
If you right click it, yeah, you can change size. There you go.
That's at least somewhat better.
I do have one thing I
she's-
need from you.
She's
Adelaide.
putting her mascara and eyeshadow back on. Like, okay, all right, I'm back, everyone.
Maybe pushing it, but come here.
For what?
Trust me.
I'm gonna. I want Ra to come up and like get her up out of her seat and just sort of like kind of lightly guide her to Silas.
Wait, I want to be here for this.
Yeah.
Retcon. I'm gonna go to bed whenever everyone goes to bed, but retcon for that now.
I guess she'll just tentatively take steps towards you. Just kind of... I guess just kind of flexing up in anticipation of what is gonna happen.
He's gonna reach his arms up and just like, in a very quick motion, he's gonna pick up and hug you and just say, I miss you so much.
I'm a hug from the side as well. I pick both of them up.
Welcome back.
This is a lot. Can you put me down now?
Yeah,
Okay,
here we go,
okay.
yeah.
Welcome back. We should get to bed, Comet.
Yeah.
Good night, everybody.
See you in the morning.
Get some rest.
Well, I guess we can see what tomorrow brings. Is Ra still there?
Yeah, Ra is nursing her tea. She's just like, and fine.
Yeah, you guys have a lot of tea to drink. Everyone else didn't take
like
any.
10
Yeah.
minutes.
Oh no, I chugged some as I was like going down.
That's all it is. You don't need to put it on.
I
for 10 minutes.
can't drink. I am unable to enjoy this tea.
No. Look, I'm gonna drink this whole thing. Because you went to the trouble of making us something, but just so you know for future reference, Grey Cat. I'm not gonna tell Grey Cat what you did to the tea, because I don't think he would react well.
The longer you steep, the better it is. That's what they always say. That's absolutely correct. Trust me.
Antoine. All right, buddy.
And she is sitting there.
You
She's gonna
just,
be
like,
like kind
whine.
of looking through her. God. She's gonna be looking through her like spell book a little bit, and like she's got blank pages at the back that are not spells, but just like notes, things that she's like learned about like magic and casting and stuff, and she's like scribbling a little bit.
Adelaide will take one of the teacups and then go off to her room with Lex.
Lex kind of like stands up his own a little, but like as soon as you grab the book, they just completely evaporate into it. It will chill.
After everybody goes to their rooms, I'm gonna kind of like lean over, see that they hear the door close or whatever. I'm gonna get up. I'll be right back, and I am going to Grey Cat.
You snitch already, damn.
No,
Just an immediate snitch.
Oh, you should have seen it,
drink
dude.
this tea. No. I'm gonna be like, hey.
My good vendor. I know it is getting a little bit late in the evening. You're probably getting ready to close up, but
I'm nocturnal.
it's true. Do you have? And then I whisper to him, and I'm gonna just type this to Cheeki so Cheeki can reveal if this is what if his.
Sure enough. Excuse me, said that all in her voice.
Let me peep my Discord. Absolutely, they do.
Yes. Okay. She is going to pull from the party funds, however much it costs.
Do you even have party funds anymore?
I think it's like 500.
I think you're broke.
Yeah, 205 gold. I don't
Oh
think it's
yeah, just spend $5. Like let's just round it down to a number.
I'm gonna get that, and then I'm gonna ask if I can get it wrapped.
Yeah, it's not well wrapped like an excellent gift, but it's wrapped enough.
Or like
This is
bag or
a prank
Yeah,
of some kind.
It's a bag full of prank bugs.
Welcome back.
Oh, no.
Instant drink.
We worked so hard. We finally got Adelaide to trust us. Just immediate.
I was thinking about being like, all right, fine, we pranked you.
We pick up Adelaide's bed and we put it in the lake.
All like the therapy work we just did.
Yeah.
You walk back in and
and then
Antoine's
I'm gonna-
just like chugging whatever tea was left.
I'm gonna move right past that, and I'm going to set the bag on the door handle of as quietly as I can.
Roll
And
stealth. Roll sleight of hand.
I'll do whatever. Let's see, sleight of hand.
Yeah.
Prank. Oh no! Oh no!
You just sneeze and headbutt her door.
The door opens like the weight of whatever you place opens the door.
You open the door to put it on the inside.
The door falls down.
I like set it on fire. No. What happened?
They definitely hear someone messing with their door. You can ding dong and dash if you want.
I am
Never know
going
who
to,
it was.
Cast haste on
I think I
myself.
hear the noise. Shit.
Expeditious retreat.
Yeah.
I want to as slowly as possible, or like as softly as possible.
Yeah, roll another
Should I make another
flat
check?
nat one. Slide
Yeah,
it.
roll stealth check. See, yeah. Probably the same roll, so.
Same for stealth.
You hear
What's at
something
my
mess with the
door?
door, but
That was a weird noise that just happened.
you hear nothing after the rattle of the door, but you open the door to see a bag kind of hanging on the door handle. Rather
Open it.
large bag. You grab
Like
it.
how
and
large?
It's got
open it.
like little tissues and stuff kind of
Yeah,
sticking out,
there's
so
a
you
lot
can't
of,
quite
like-
see what's in there until you dig in there.
Do you take it back into the room, or do you open it up like right at the door?
I'll open it up at the door.
Alright,
If that matters for some reason.
you dig through and you feel cloth, fabrics. There's some stuff in there is like a lot harder. It feels like leather, maybe. Some kind of like boots. You kind of feel as you're rummaging through.
I'll just dig it out and hold it up. What is it?
You pull out a rather large brimmed hat with a feather in it.
Oh, I knew it.
It's kind of in your like colors. And
What style of brimmed hat? Is it like a witchy hat or like
oh,
it's
I don't know. If you had to go with
I
one of
know,
like
that's why I'm asking.
like like vampire,
It is.
ninja, like those common for cowboy, like those common things, it would definitely be.
I want you think nautical themes.
Yeah, a bit could
Think
you,
thief, but not.
you could be standing. You picture yourself on a boat, perhaps
That
with
wouldn't
this
be out
hat.
of
Yo
place.
ho!
Bandit of the
They went
ocean, maybe.
through-
Yeah, you could probably blend in with a nefarious crowd of pirates.
There's there's also
Official pirate.
a gift tag on the bag, and when you read it, it says in very poor handwriting that you recognize immediately because you saw the same person scribbling in their spell book not 10 minutes ago. Welcome to the crew.
Welcome to the crew. Fire ladies. Fire ladies.
You have a pirate outfit.
New homework for you. Draw that.
Oh,
It's
Well, I guess
easily
I gotta
mix mashable with your current outfit. Like,
I guess I gotta go to sleep and have nautical dreams.
Nautical dreams.
nautical dreams. Whew. Does anybody else get up to anything crazy this night? Or do you all jump off into slumberland?
I do want to. As soon as when we get into the room, I think I'm gonna close the door and just be like, Silas,
Yeah.
I've had some trouble thinking about what happens after.
How do you mean? Like, what we're gonna do when this is all over?
What we'll be able to do once this is over.
I mean, I'm not sure. I know we'll definitely be able to make it to the other side of this. I just don't know what's going to happen. That's kind of the exciting part. I was thinking of maybe starting up a farm again. Maybe not here anymore. Maybe some distant country somewhere else. Learn a new culture. I'd love if you'd come with me.
That sounds perfect. But
Somewhere far out in the fields where you can see the stars every night.
I meant more than that, Silas.
What do you mean?
I don't know how long we have, you and me. After what's been happening here, I don't know if we'll last that much longer. And I'm happy spending whatever amount of time that is with you. But after that, I'm not sure. Me and Jem are going to meet up when I'm gone. But I don't know what would happen to you.
I mean, the path that I've taken, I have no idea where I'm going to end up when I'm gone. But maybe with my time being with you and your sister, I might be able to come with you. I did kind of forsake all the gods, Comet. I'm not sure if they're going to like me to, come up and hang out with all of you.
What did Saloon tell you when you met her?
Which time? The first
I guess
time
that's
she
fair.
talked about chosen hero and, being my own path of righteousness, which I believed at first, and then seeing how this path of righteousness that she led me on was getting me killed a lot, and the sun gods taking over my mind and my sister's mind made it not great. So, the second time we met, it was rough. I think she tried to talk me back into becoming a paladin again, but I'm so tired of gods trying to meddle with my life that I decided my own path, and I'll look at the sword in the corner of the room. I really want to get a new suit of armor or something. That's kind of starting to grate on me. I was thinking maybe something. And I'll turn to Comet and kind of push my hand through his hair. Maybe something white.
We can look for something new. I wonder what she told Flotsam. Silas. Come here.
Okay. I'll scoot closer.
I'm gonna grab his arm and I'm gonna turn off the lights. Let my fireflies go a little bit. And I'm gonna hold your waist. And I'm gonna be like, can you dance?
I've been to a hoedown here and there. I can dance. Probably not as good as you with your big education.
I think
put
we
a hand
both
on his
learned
shoulder.
that. I think we've both learned that's not what matters. And as we start dancing, I'm gonna float off of the ground a little bit.
Whoa.
and I'm gonna pick Silas up with.
This is new.
Silas, I have a question.
Yeah.
This looks familiar. Vaguely familiar. Almost unreal yet. It's too soon to feel yet. Close to my soul, yet so far away. I'm going to go back there someday. Sun rises, night falls. Somewhere the sky calls. Is that a song there? And do I belong there? I've never been there, but I know the way. I'm going to go back there someday. Come and go with me. It's more fun to share. We'll both be completely at home in midair. We're flying, not walking on featherless wings. We can hold on to love like invisible strings. There's not a word yet for old friends who've met. Heart heaven, heart space, or have I found my place? You can just visit, but I plan to stay. I'm going to go back there someday. I'm going to go back there someday.
Come play
Silas
D&D,
is
they
fucking
said,
crying.
dude, come play D&D, you know?
Yeah. He is happy crying, and he is just going to kind of take the hand that's on your shoulder, just kind of put it on the side of your head, and is going to kiss Comet, floating in the air.
Mm.
Oh my god, dude, that was so good.
It's meant to be a game about me killing you guys, not falling in love.
Peter, holy shit.
Holy moly.
I'd love for you to come
I hope I
one
can.
at a time.
Let's live a life here first. Oh, come on. We got a lot to do tomorrow. How do we get down?
Oh, right. Hang on. We'll just go to sleep.
Damn it, you gotta go down.
D&D is a role-playing game for you and your friends.
Hey, yo. You're killing me.
Actually crying.
So hey, a full rest, right? Like,
Yeah!
Oh, if it was so easy.
Ooh.
Oh. Flotsam, you wanna go somewhere?
Oh.
Yeah.
Alright.
mean, I also will say, I don't know, it's up to you because you're the auteur of this
stay
game.
here. Like, they can listen.
At this point,
Hey.
I mean, we're like getting very close to the end. I do not care if
I don't mind it.
because I have a feeling I know what's gonna happen.
We can hope.
Oof.
If everyone wants to stay, that's fine with me.
Much easier
Up to
than
you,
trying to
bud.
figure out the other scene, and that's
Fair
all
enough.
set up.
But you guys aren't here.
Yeah,
You're in my
don't
brain.
do anything. Oh,
Do anything. We can't
send you
just
the-
randomly roll stuff to make you guys paranoid about what's
Flotsam, you
Just roll.
start to fall asleep, quote unquote. You go into your stasis mode. You hear someone singing in the other room.
Downloading.
And eventually, the sounds that were the ambient sounds of you resting in your room are taken over once again by wind rushing, the sound of faint music in the distance of machines kind of playing their songs. And we go back over to this scene. I can find it. I'll drag everyone because it's easier. And I'll zoom out. You find yourself at the fairground once more. You see up above you the propellers keeping the little island afloat, working ever harder. And while you are alone, you are quickly accompanied by your mind friend. Jetsam slowly appears from somewhere. You don't necessarily know where he came from, but it's like he was standing there the whole time. And he looks at you, not really saying anything.
Good evening, Jetsam.
He gives a nod.
May I ask you something? Did you catch all of that? The things that I view when I am awake?
I can. It is your immediate memories, after all.
Understood. I would like to see the girl one more time.
When?
As late as I can remember. The last memory that I had of her. If that's possible.
It might be a hard one to go through.
I understand. I don't know if I will get this opportunity again. Even if it's painful, I would like to try and unlock that memory.
Very well. He kind of gestures for you to kind of follow him as he starts walking just along the edge of the little island. You can see the clouds below, sometimes parting to show the ocean.
And the whole band is there?
Like
playing over on the stage?
Yeah, you can see the band. There is some faint form of yourself there with them as you're kind of wandering through your memories. And that's where you were at that time. But he kind of approaches this kind of fractured kind of doorway, you could call it. It doesn't have any frame and it's not to a house, but he kind of gestures to it and places their hand on it.
I'll put my hand where his hand is and walk and try to go through the door with him.
You push your hand into this kind of fractured void, and as you kind of walk through it, your hand is kind of clasped by the lady that you see in your memories. She's holding your hand and she's kind of guiding you somewhere. Things seem stressful and not everything is kind of working right. The music has stopped. A lot of the machines are shut down. Some are broken, as if they've been hit by something. And you're kind of being guided. She's dragging you almost to what you kind of know as the workshop in the place, where she takes everyone to fix them.
Yeah.
And she's saying something. And even though in the memory you're asking stuff, she just keeps repeating something. And Jetsam is kind of following behind at a hasty kind of run a walk as you're being guided. And she gets to the building and kind of drags you inside where it looks like a lot of the other Warforged are kind of in disrepair. Some of them are like, have a missing leg, some are missing an arm, some are covered, and you can probably assume the worst.
Are these my bandmates?
You do see one of your bandmates in here. They have like a mixed matching leg that they're kind of trying to stand on as if they just got it replaced. You can't see the rest, but you can see they're all from this carnival. Well, not your bandmates.
All of them Warforged are from the carnival.
Yeah, well, you didn't play with all the Warforged. There's something like that guy operated like that machine on the far side. That one was like the fortune teller, you know.
And these are battle wounds that they have? Like, these aren't like just your general state of repair?
Some of them are kind of grisly. You see one has like almost like a werewolf claw mark you could equate to across their chest. It doesn't look like they're fighting like humans, but some do definitely have like bullet wounds, and like it's very tense.
Can I point to her to come and fix the bandmate that I have and tell her to fix it?
Almost not really knowing what you're doing, she kind of grabs your arm and with like a screwdriver, she goes to start like digging into your arm as if she's trying to engrave something into it. Roll me a perception check. Kind of now that she's facing you and you're getting what she's saying more, she's saying numbers. Just over and over. And she's like just starting to engrave what you think is the numbers into your arm.
Do I know what the numbers... do I recognize the numbers? Do I know what the numbers mean? They're just numbers?
Roll a... Intelligence? Navigator's tools, if you have that, being a pirate, maybe?
I have water vehicles.
Perhaps not then. Yeah, just maybe just a raw intelligence.
Oh, darn it. Okay.
You know them instantly. They're coordinates.
Let's go. Coordinates? Okay.
But as she's like getting like the first number in your arm, you feel just something explode in the room. And like half of it starts to like fall. And that like stops her from doing that, and she like runs over to stop one of the Warforged from like falling with the rest of the the building. And your memory, you see that you like attempt to help some of them, but you grab onto like an especially heavy, like it's like your drummer, like the huge guy.
Oh, not the drummer. Oh, okay.
And you hold onto them, but rather than helping them up, you get dragged down with them. And your last memories of the girl is them standing at the cliff of half of the workshop that fell down, falling. But you remember the numbers. You know the numbers.
Okay.
And you kind of stop midair as Jetsam kind of floats down next to you.
Thank you, Jetsam. I don't know if we'll have an opportunity to speak again, but I wanted to say thank you for helping me with these memories. And once again, I'm sorry for the situation that you find yourself in. Situation that we find ourselves in.
do not think I need the apology. These feel like my own memories. And while weird, and unsure of what my other ones were, I cannot say I dislike a lot of this. You seem to feel things. You have friends in your current memories, and it feels nice.
Feels the same way as it did with my prior bandmates, my old friends. There's a lot less music with these ones that I have now. Do you think before I go, because I will have to return to my friends, do you think that you could bring me to a happier memory?
He nods, and you feel like everything kind of quickly reverse to where you're back kind of just in like the hub world of your memory. And
I think I know which memory I want to see.
He nods.
Can you take me to the first time I played music on this violin after Ra rescued me?
He nods. And you find like the whole ship kind of just dissipate into like fog. And I suppose, Ra, when was the first time you gave them their current violin?
I think we've been sort of on the run from coastal town to coastal town, and getting by with minor piracy and thievery here and there. At some point, I think we might have run afoul of a traveling minstrels group, like a troupe of musicians that maybe I lost to them in a card game or something, and then I just didn't pay up. And so we just kind of took their shit and ran, you know, as
Just whatever you could carry.
might do. Yeah. And in their stuff, there was several musicians, one of which being the violin that Flotsam now plays. I think at that moment, I don't think Ra would have known that Flotsam played violin, but I think seeing it, I think something might have.
Yeah, I think Flotsam, when you see the violin.
I see my body sitting on the boat that we were on, and I see Ra going through the packs and stuff, and I see myself going through the packs, and then I sit down in my own
you fade into your
simulacrum
shell
of myself, and then I like turn to Ra. If you want to roleplay this with me, I say, and this is a violin, then?
Yeah, it's a string instrument. That one's different than like this one, this lute here, because you can pluck this. But that you need a thing to like scrape on it. I don't know what it's called.
The bow, is that correct?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, and you just kind of press down on the strings and scrape it. I don't know how it's played, but I've seen some pretty beautiful tunes made on that. You want to try it? Give it a shot.
Yes, it's interesting because when you handed me the sword and I used for its slicing, my hands did not hold it as gently as they did with this, but for some reason my hands remember. That's odd. My hands remember how to hold this item.
That is kind of interesting. Maybe you've just got a natural talent for it.
And then I like draw the bow across the string, and it like plays like a solid note. Interesting.
That's... Here, let me try.
But then she does it, and it's
It's awful.
Yeah, you must have a knack for this that I don't, because that was at least like a solid, like, one note.
Is this offensive to you? The sound that this makes?
When I play it, yes. I don't have the skill for that. But you sounded good. Try moving your fingers to different spots on the strings, because that's how you make different notes.
Understood. And then as I begin to play, I begin to cast minor illusion as there's a little just some general lights, just some red and blues and greens begin to and I begin to play and sort of crescendoing the sound of the music until eventually I cast Thunderclap as a cantrip.
Just obliterate the bar.
Rob flies off the boat.
At the time, it wouldn't be
And
+2.
she's like,
I'm sorry. I don't. Are you okay?
that was fucking awesome! Yeah! Ow! Fuck!
She tumbles back on with a clunk, and the boat kind of goes from side to side. She spits up water like a cartoon character, and then she goes,
That's really good. Holy crap! You've got some sort of latent magical abilities and stuff with this. You're a bard.
I'm a bard.
Yeah, not just a musician, like those guys we stole from. You can use your music to make magic happen.
Is that
But you didn't go to college. I don't know how you're doing it. You must just have it.
Is that like being a pirate?
Well, there are some bard pirates. That's how I know of them. We had a guy on our ship, Lucky Louie, who played a flugelhorn, and he was really good. He could do a lot of cool effects. He could bring people back up from falling in battle using just the power of his music. He passed away recently before I left the crew, but ever since I knew him, he kind of was a light on the ship. He made the time aboard a lot better.
Maybe I can make my time aboard your ship better by playing music. You're muted, by the way.
I think it's worth a shot. Honestly, I don't know what your life was like before. Oh, excuse me.
My rope was.
Yeah.
I don't know what life was like before you came up from the bottom of the ocean. So maybe you have a sort of purpose with music that we didn't know about. It would be very useful on a ship for sure as a pirate. But also, who doesn't like music?
Understood. And then I'll wake up.
You wake up sitting in wherever it is you choose to sleep, looking down to see the faintest of scrape mark where she started to carve the number into you. It was just the slight a thumbnail kind of could run over it. Where's that schedule back here?
I take out a knife and I finish carving it into myself.
Alright, yeah, you carve in a longitude and latitude destination. The exact numbers are irrelevant. You just,
Yeah. Gotcha.
Choose any.
2. Yeah. Okay.
2 and 1.
The center of the ocean.
The eye of the hurricane.
The grand line.
The one
Yes.
piece.
Yes. One Piece.
That's what I say. Yep. All right. Yep. That's all that I
Yeah.
have.
You all long rest unless someone else runs off into the night doing something. And shortly after, you all raise your max healths back up. The sun creeps back in through the windows. The rain starts to slightly pitter around. Not enough to annoy if you're standing outside, but still there. Ever present. The fly assaults my face. And you all wake up at the usual times you wake up. Adelaide, maybe you kick in a few extra hours since you're moderately exhausted from being a scorpion for a while, but
Oh, that.
yeah, all the same, you are healthy, awake, everyone's spells are back.
Self down here.
Let me make sure all the NPCs that helped you in battle are healthy now as well.
You muted deep.
I was just saying, like, yeah, not dying.
Yeah, Yuri was on like 8 health, Hakan was on like 10. Yeah, not level 7 PCs, let me tell you that much.
Comet, do you want to go to Harold's with me? I was serious about getting, like, holding up the suit of armor.
No, yeah, we can for sure go over it. I think he's gonna need money.
Oh,
Don't
shit,
have that.
right. I haven't
Right.
gotten money in ages.
So that's maybe he could help, but I don't know if
You think we could put a tab? You know, like save the world. Get, like, at least just paint the
I
armor.
mean, maybe we could tell him that we'll start a farm soon, and we can just give him some of those things. I don't know if blacksmith need farm things, but
Let's go see if we can put it on tab.
all right, let's go.
Morning, everybody. We're gonna be out. Then head out.
What time are we leaving for the prophet to go kill him? Do we have a time for
we
that?
schedule that.
Probably when
3 o'clock.
Adelaide gets up.
Kill.
Give
We
her
wanna
some
pencil
extra
it in.
hours. She needs it.
Okay.
Do some stretches or something.
Loose
It's gonna be a
limbs.
long day.
Yeah, you all woke up, and today just feels surreal, almost. Like the calm before the storm, almost. This feels like just something's happening soon, and you're right at the door of it. You feel like this day will last forever until you choose to go into the castle. So if there's anything you want to do
Interesting.
before doing that, you know, now's the time
I
to
like
kind
open
of.
we open the gate to the outside and it's unfinished. It's all like error, like Team Fortress 2 error signs, like Gary's error symbol.
I guess.
That message pops up.
It's
no.
literally like, there's no return from this point. Are you sure you want to continue?
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh god, that's actually terrifying. Alright. Hey, Harold.
It
Got a
looks
question
like he was
for you,
asleep, but he jolts awake.
Oh
Just-
shit.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. No, he sleeps here.
What do you want?
Quick question. You know how money hasn't been like a thing recently?
No, for you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He gestures to all the gold you've paid him behind him in a huge sack.
Do you think just, like, because we're reliable customers at this point, that I could just, put a tab out for something?
Roll a persuasion.
What does that mean, Harold?
They don't
Comet, do you want to help
see.
me out here?
I mean, I think you did you customized my armor, right? We can maybe do something.
Roll with advantage.
Come on, persuasion.
What?
17.
What you got?
Oh, I was hoping to get this upgraded and maybe painted white, and I'll put the
Upgraded.
maybe not upgraded, just customize it. Just customize. Not for free, for on a tab.
I'll do it for like a later thing.
I can change the color, but I can't upgrade it without the dash.
All right.
You know how it is. You got family feed.
Where is
do?
your family?
No, not yet.
I think his family's himself.
Maybe.
Right.
Okay, I mean, awesome. Here, Silas, we'll pick up your armor afterwards.
Yeah. Have fun with that. Just make sure there's no moons on it. Stars are okay.
The moons are.
And
You
white.
immediately starts hitting it with a hammer if that's the way you change the color of it, you know? So.
Sure. All
Well,
right.
it's easy. He just put paints on the hammer and then he hammers to it.
Just gets some white paint.
White splatters.
If you rolled low enough, I was just gonna have him walk in and buy some like white paint from Grey Cat.
Just spray paint it.
Ooh. Damn it, I don't have any money, but I'm sure Grey Cat probably has smuggled in some good food.
I mean, didn't Flotsam and Raw put some money away for all of us to use?
Did they?
I think so.
There's the 200 party fund.
I'm sure they won't mind if, take a little pinch of that to make a really fucking good breakfast.
A little skinny off the top, you know?
Let's go see what Grey Cat has.
Alright, let's go.
Just knock on the door. Hello?
It's open.
Hey, Grey Cat.
Over here. Okay, I thought he was in another hut or something.
No, I've been here the whole time.
Yeah, I'm sorry we don't come in here too often.
It's fine.
Do you have any food that isn't just gray mush?
No.
Awesome.
Let me just roll a deception for him.
Because, I was going to cook
He
like a really
rolled
nice
two
meal
nat
for-
ones, and he didn't even have advantage or disadvantage. He definitely has food.
Let me roll insight.
yeah. Could roll that one as well.
Yeah.
Just like perception to see the crumbs on his face that he's like, no. There's like chocolate on the corner of his mouth.
Okay, yeah.
I feel like Common and Silas just do the, put your hands on our hips and just do the dad stare with the one eyebrow up.
Start sweating profusely.
No, if you said,
Your fur is
maybe.
tingling. I think you're lying.
It's very hot today.
Cold. But,
I can smell something.
perchance, if you had any food, I could prepare it with, using my abilities as a chef and make a really nice meal with you invited.
Roll me a perception, a persuasion. Let's see if I want to share.
Yeah.
Nice.
Ooh.
He raises an eyebrow at Comet as if you might want to say something to...
Look, I mean, we were doing great until we stopped finding food, but we've been able to help everybody kind of have something good to eat. That's what kind of we're trying to do right now.
Roll it again. Roll with advantage.
Me?
Yeah, yeah.
17 again.
He nods and
funny is
opens his
you have-
coat that's just lined with like dried fish.
That'll do. Shit. How much for it?
How much do you have?
An amount?
I also have an amount of fish.
It looks like you got about like 4 there.
I have
Give
not
you one
opened
gold
the
for each.
other side of the coat.
Oh, is there more?
How much?
You know, I'm a bit of a window shopper.
1 goldfish. No promise on the size. Yeah, just gives you a bunch of sides.
Alright, what about 5 gold per fish?
If you want, sure, that's way better for me. You're a terrible
I just want to
haggle.
make sure everyone's fun.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I'm learning.
You biggest brain people are
Someone who
haggling
has
right now.
no sense of money is just like, oh.
Oh, interesting. All right.
I mean, what use does money have to us right now, really?
People always want more.
That's 200 gold. That's like 2 first level spells. I don't know. You buy fish. You buy a certain amount
let's
of
go
fish.
back. Let's go back and get these ready. Everyone should be awake or getting there by now.
Thanks, Greg Cat.
You're welcome. He reaches into his pocket and starts eating something.
What's that? No, I'm already gone.
We got fish. No one else is awake? Alright.
Yeah.
Antoine, we got fish.
While we're going, I wanted to go visit the...
I can't eat. I cannot eat.
Yeah, roll me a cook's utensils. As we pan
have
over to Ra in the other house. Let's see how good the food is.
Ra
Damn near a
kind of
perfect
comes
meal.
in. Dang. What's the vibe in this house right now?
It's quiet. I think that feeling you have, everyone else seems to be feeling it. Just there's something about today. It just feels like it's that day, the day
Final.
before everything happens. There's just an energy in the air. But Beth kind of turns
she
to look at
comes
you at
kind of-
least. You get a glint of her visors.
Well, seems like everyone's feeling what we're feeling. Hairs on the back of our necks are sticking up and doesn't feel good. So, we're running out of food. The thing in the sky is starting to eat all of the things that die completely now, so that they don't come back. So death is now a thing again. Perhaps we all, might want to leave.
You see, Isaac has already got
Accurate.
he's stuffing a bag full of his clothes.
But before we do, us, we're kind of a suicide squad here. Mayhaps Beth, Harvey, Lawrence, if you have anything that you could give us to aid us and maybe ensure the success of our mission, we'd be happy to pay you back afterwards. But at the very least, if we fail, it's not like we took it and ran because we'd be dead. So it's more of like an investment to make us not die.
Beth starts rifling through their supplies and kind of chuckles to themselves. As well as any pirate would, Ra. Dead men don't pay debts.
At least I want to be upfront and honest with you about the fact that we're kind of low on cash and this is maybe the final stand. And it's probably going to be a long, drawn-out thing of us going from place to place. Most likely. So that's going to require any help we can get. We're getting loaded up with rations. We're getting ready. I know I gave you back those potions, but if there are any other potions that you think would be helpful to us, Beth, like, I mean, those healing potions literally saved Hakarn out there. His life he's still with us because of your alchemy.
Yeah, she'll place on the table. How many of you are there? 1, 2, 3. She'll place on the table 5, what you can see are greater healing potions. The 4d4 plus 4 ones. One for each of you.
I am going to give one to each person, so if everyone wants to add that to their thing, please do.
Just a regular healing potion?
Greater. 4d4 plus 4.
Greater healing. What if you don't have room for it?
Wow.
You could give it to someone else to hold on to, I suppose.
I'll hold it. I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good at getting a potion in someone's fucking mouth if they need it.
How do we give the potion to?
Can the potion fit on a belt slot?
Just,
or no?
Yeah, it can.
He's got a little hole, kind of like a gas thing, you know, to
plug it in.
put the potion into on the side. Yeah, there's a little lever that you flip, and then the thing opens up, and then you untwist the cap and put it in.
Lawrence comes up to you. He's like, it doesn't do anything, but give Lex this. And he kind of holds out like a kind of nice silk kind of bookmark. It's my lucky bookmark.
Aw, I will give this to him. I'm sure he'll very much appreciate it. I might, in fact, I'll give this to him, but I'll let him know that you're giving it to him. Maybe Adelaide and he might stop by and, talk with you all for a bit before we all leave.
He nods, and he looks kind of upset at the premise that this might be a suicide mission for you all. He's like kind of holding back some, and he's biting his thumb a little.
I mean, I don't intend to die, but also we're facing up against a wizard that I believe stopped time and made Silas dumber than he is. Which we made some jokes at his expense, but it was really upsetting to see him as he was in that state. And I'm fucking pissed off. And I want to kill him now. So, I don't intend on dying, but I also realize that I'm not a powerful wizard like he is, so I don't know what other tricks he has up his sleeve.
He kind of nods. Just take care of each other.
We'll do our best. Isaac, good luck to you, sir. Good on you for hanging in this long.
It's been an interesting adventure, but now with the premise of everyone dying, yep, I'm out of here.
I hear that. Harvey, what's your plan? I know.
He kind of just stares at you with just the hollow eyes he always has. No, you can't die. You still have to pick up your Hydra head.
I know. I really want that Hydra head on a ship. It'll look so fucking badass.
You plan to sail after this?
Assuming my body isn't destroyed and my essence consumed, yeah. Actually, I would like to go back and sail after this.
He kind of like rubs his arm. I do not have any training for anything to do with ships, but I would like to see the world after this.
Well, Harvey, we'd be glad to have you aboard. Even meantime, I guess,
Smiles.
keep yourself and everyone else. Keep yourself safe, and we'll meet again very soon. We'll get that adventure started.
Gives a stern nod.
She kind of holds up the bookmark and says,
I'm gonna pass this off to Lex, but I will see you all hopefully again. And please keep each other safe. And keep a lookout for those cops, alright? Don't trust them.
Oh, they're still out there.
They're not trustworthy.
Lawrence
Oh, yeah,
picks
I
up
don't
his
know if they're on their way
spellbook.
back, but- Yeah, just be wary in case they come up. They got some sort of like guy who's like a robot or something, and he's wearing like a hat.
Do
and
you
he just
have a guy that's a
they're all-
robot?
That's a bad comparison. Think about it. He looks like he's made of flesh, but he's more of a machine mind than like Flotsam, who actually can feel emotions and all that stuff. Sorry, there's some gunshots outside my window. Oh, so I know what that's for.
Yes.
In any case,
so we get a little montage of you running around handing out health potions.
yeah. So she comes in, gives one to Comet. Does Flotsam have space? If not, I'll carry it for you.
I do have space. I was wrong. I didn't know I could fill it on a belt slot, so I do have room for it.
Oh. That's actually the best place for it, because that means you can just use a bonus action to pop one instead of an action.
It'll be in your
give one to
pockets.
Silas. I'll wait for Adelaide to come downstairs.
I think she's probably like on her way at this point.
Yeah, after everything that's happened.
Is she wearing the outfit?
No.
Darn it. Go back up and change, Missy.
Sorry, she's only wearing her dad's coat that can allow her to like swap any damage type.
I'm sure.
It is an epic coat.
That's a pretty epic coat. Okay. We'll have to get that tailored at some point, but in the meantime, she gives you a potion and hands to kind of between Lex and Adelaide.
This was from Lawrence. It's his lucky satin silk bookmark. It's very fancy. He wanted it to give it to Lex.
Thank you. I'll
Yeah, Lex looks shocked, kind of looking at you, Adelaide.
I'll be sure to stop by.
I think he'd appreciate that. He seems upset that we might all die. I think he likes us, so.
Sorry, I'm laughing at what Fel posted in meme.
No, don't tell me there's a banger in
Those are
memes.
the like, bye dad, I'm leaving for the party meme.
Oh no!
All right, everybody, come get your fish. This is going to be our last, I think, our last
Our
meal
last
here.
supper.
Yeah,
Our last breakfast.
at least until this problem's solved.
Oh gosh, that's a scary thought.
I spent a bit of money on this, so enjoy.
Oh. Yes, you all enjoy.
Lex kind of looks over at you.
Your arms are crossed.
I'm sitting hands on lap, like very, very polite.
Lex will float over next to you. He's like, the no eat
Join in on
gang.
the
Yes, solidarity.
food club.
You ever just sit there and
Solidarity.
imagine what it tastes like?
I'm minor illusion food for like
Finally.
Oh boy, holographic meatloaf.
holographic meatloaf again. My favorite.
I feel like Flotsam is like Wally goes outside, you know, like has a
I
little
like
sword.
Wally. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna walk over to Flotsam as I see him not eating. I And I would be like, I know, you gave me this back, and that means a lot. But I do want you to have a little something back. I'm gonna pick up a daisy that I grabbed, and I'm gonna hand that over to him.
Hamid, could I have... I gave you the sunflower back, didn't I?
Yeah.
Could I have the sunflower back?
I was hoping you'd ask. I hope we can change what it means. This may be Quinn's favorite. But I think it means more than that now. Here you go.
Change multi-sided, choose side, switch to sunflower, flotsam. Comment, was that you singing last night?
Oh, you heard that.
Blushes from across the room.
Yeah, we all heard that.
Yeah. That was me.
Well, it sounded nice. It was
good.
And one kind of says sipping cold tea.
Iced tea, sweet.
Oh.
I forget how thin the walls are.
I was singing to Silas.
Well, I've had some time to think about the sunflower and what it may mean, but it was a gift that you gave me. Music is generally a gift that I've come to understand that means a great deal to people. And the fact that you and Silas would share that with one another, that gift of music, that also is a very special thing. And it reminds me of a song.
Yeah, double song? No!
This may be... I have to change my mic settings. I don't know if... how do I do this? Remember my settings. This may be one of the last times that I get to play a song, but I thought about the sunflower and hearing your song last night. I had written a song that I had hoped to play for you and Silas. Once it is that you came to your understanding of what it is that you mean to one another. But I feel that moment has already passed, and so perhaps, if anything, I can make this last full song a happy one. Now let me see. Can you guys hear me okay?
Mm-hmm.
You hear the guitar okay?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You can hear me talking while while I'm playing this, right?
Yes, sir.
Forgive me all my secret storms and all the rest that's in between. Turn towards the love, turn towards the love. From the earth we came to know, the trenches where we learned to grow. Turn towards the love, turn towards the love. 'Cause you are my sunflower, and you are the light that lets me grow. You are my sunflower. Turn towards the light.
Don't tangle roots, my thoughts would stray. A gentle voice that guides my way. Turn towards the love, turn towards the love. Teach me of the sun above, the heat, the warmth of your love. Turn towards the love, turn towards the love. 'Cause you are my sunflower, and you are the light that lets me grow. And you are my sunflower, turn towards the light.
Once again, giving
fuck
credit,
yeah.
that was Sunflower by Wee Banjo 3. My voice.
You mean by Flotsam?
Yeah, by Flotsam.
We need the
It's usually
Flotsam
Flotsam made the
playlist
song.
after all this. We need like
Mhm.
all of Flotsam's songs. What do you? This is D&D.
I'm
What are
already
you doing?
doing
Why
that.
are you making a musical? And why do I love it?
This isn't just a D&D game.
it's
This is
not.
a multimedia project.
I want everyone to know I had 3 different songs queued up depending on what happened today, and Sunflower seemed to be the most appropriate one.
Whoa!
There you go. There's your
Here
sunflower.
on my screen.
Yeah.
Thank you for the item then.
There you go. That's your
Screw
sunflower.
Queen lol.
Wow.
I don't know how helpful that will be, but we will add that to my image.
Yeah, like your healing word gets a
I
little
like
better.
the
Thanks,
idea
folks.
that
Yeah, nice.
it's the power of friendship and it's the power of both Comet and Flotsam's mutual like shared thought of screw Quinn lol.
Flotsam. Can you extend your arms?
Go gadget.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and give him.
They reach
Yeah,
across
yeah.
the
I'll give him a hug.
Gadget extendo arms.
Oh, I'm gonna hug Flotsam, and I'm gonna say like, and now you wrap those around me.
I know what a hug is, but thank you.
I don't think I went back to see. I don't think if Flotsam ever returned a hug. That's why I was trying to describe it. Yeah.
I'll give him a hug.
How to hug.
Thank you, Flotsam.
Step 1.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
Right.
You all eat a delicious meal, I suppose. A 26 meal, lest we forget. A near crit.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. This is fucking great fish.
And as you're all snacking, you see out the window, up north of where you all are, a kind of... There's like a slight like note that happens, kind of like a very bassy, distorted, just one hit of the string, and you see the kind of red light that you saw last time a certain someone kind of showed up in the distance, hit the ground just outside the window, kind of in the middle of the Babacan.
Melody's back.
Melody.
As you do see, Melody, wherever he is, he's hidden in the darkness somewhere, surely.
Wait, hang on.
Where is he? Melody is here. I just gotta find him. Don't worry. But
Okay,
he
yeah.
is here also.
I'm on the roof.
Then
I'm on the
is here.
Oh, solar
No, that's not.
Oh, it's him.
I played non-hostile NPCs. Please.
Uh-oh.
They
Unless
just change the word and not. Wait a minute.
Don't hit him and they'll be fine.
That was my attempt to give everyone temp HP, by the way.
Oh,
that was the only
okay.
reason I did that. There's no
No.
other reason that I did that song.
There's absolutely no other reason.
There's no reason. I do that to give you guys temp HP, alright?
don't get it twisted. This
Oh,
doesn't mean
it's
anything.
higher now. It's higher
Oh,
now
yeah, you're
because
level
it's
8.
my level 8 plus 4, so it's 12 now.
12 temp. the same as a no constitution level 1 barbarian. Easy.
Nerd.
For real.
Dude, what?
Yeah, you
How
see, 12.
Thank
1, 2.
Thank you.
Melody looks a little bit rattled from the journey. They kind of stumble a little, catching their feet, and stand up straight, dusting themselves off, giving a huge smile as they see all of you kind of running out to greet them. The other knight, there's nothing. They're just standing there, stonewalling right now.
Menacingly.
Yeah.
I run up to Melody, pick him up a little bit.
Oh yeah, they like meet you halfway. They run up as well.
Hi, welcome back.
Ah, my bones.
Oh, let me put you down.
Okay, thanks.
Well,
What a miss! Adelaide's back.
Yeah.
Yep.
Kind of looks around. Graham?
nope.
Not yet.
No.
I think Graham has been seduced by the siren song of Quinn's crazy plan. But I also think we talked to him. I think maybe he's just feeling very guilty and is channeling a lot of that when making his decision. I'm not mad at him. I'm just frustrated with his decision. So we're gonna go try and get him back, and hopefully he's not going to be a complete asshole. Also, that was a firework.
Well, I hope that goes well. How is everything?
Well, not the best.
Yeah, there's an energy around here. Everyone's... Feels weird.
Hey, Sun God and company. You guys are here with us, right?
You're talking to the big knight.
Good night.
As if not really listening, they kind of like head turn towards you. Excuse me?
Yeah, hi, we're here. So I think y'all are not stupid, and you probably understand that the moment this like crux of fate or whatever is nigh. Mayhaps, since you can't get directly involved, you could maybe give us some information about what we know to help fill us in and help us make a good decision, since we're the mortals here and we're the ones that have to like do this.
What information do you require?
Well, first of all, you are the sun god. Is there a way to get this thing and throw it into the sun, and would that destroy it?
If push came to shove and we were tasked to deal with that entity, I do not think we'll need to throw it into the sun.
Yes, I understand we don't need to do it, but effectiveness is more of what I'm talking about here. There's not the efficacy of it going into the sun. It would be destroyed. It wouldn't get more powerful, right? Like,
It should not. Not much can stand the
Okay.
radiance of the sun itself.
okay, cool. No, I don't think that's our plan. I just, for my own personal satisfaction, I wanted to hear it from the sun god. Secondly, we think we know of a way to maybe destroy it, but it would cause a lot of collateral damage. Is there a possibility of channeling a large destructive force in one solitary direction that doesn't destroy everything around it? And then basically, I'm taking, like, for example, the power of, on a smaller scale, like a fireball, but channeling it like a lightning bolt, like a line, a beam, you could say.
Or with magic, a lot is possible.
With the magic that we possess, is a blast that would be sufficient enough to destroy that thing is it possible for, with what we understand and know and the power we have, to channel that with the assets that we have now?
I'm not sure I know of what you are talking about.
Ra is like
Who is
trying not
throwing
to
a
tell
huge fireball?
you know.
Those who can
Yeah,
throw
I
fireballs
looked
that
at one
powerful
first.
should be able to aim them better, I would hope.
Guys, I don't want to just tell them what we know, but at the same time, if there is a way to aim that, you know, like, that would be ideal.
I
We
don't
have-
think he's gonna know without picking up on what you're getting at. Gods aren't all knowing.
I guess I don't know if I
What
trust
do we
them
know?
to
What are we trying to hide here?
with that knowledge.
There's a nuclear device on in the grounds, I guess.
I guess, but I have a hard feeling, like, I have a hard time thinking that they don't already know that.
And they haven't been there.
Mm.
As far as I know, I guess.
I guess I'll look to Melody then, since I don't know. The Solar Knight's kind of just like, what? Huh? What are you talking about? Like, he's kind of just like.
Yeah,
not really picking up what
Melody
I'm
kind of
putting down.
raises an eyebrow as well.
I'll get like a little closer. I'll be like, all right.
Okay. Listen, Adelaide was on a sort of super secret mission and learned about Quinn having a contingency plan. The plan being there is a large alchemical bomb underneath the egg. And should he not be able to maintain control over the creature when it hatches, he will destroy not only the creature, but the entire city, and maybe more. It is an incredible blast that could kill a lot of innocent people. And that answers how we might be able to destroy this thing without intervention from the gods or anything, which is what they want. They don't want to have to intervene. However, we would also like to not kill everybody and ourselves. If we could channel that just up towards the thing instead of out towards everybody, that would be ideal. But I don't know how to do that. And I was hoping maybe you guys would, if not help, would know of a method or a way to do that we could pursue.
I would think someone well versed in alchemy would know more than us.
I run past everybody.
Beth, we need your expertise right now. Come on, follow
She
me.
looks shocked. She was like mixing things, so you startled her, so it like spilt everywhere. She was like remove her gloves quickly and put on other ones because they're like corroding. But she follows kind of quickly, and like the big explosion outside of them returning and you running in so hastily. They like run up, they're kind of puffing, they're holding out like a dagger that they pulled out. They look stressed.
No enemies, but you need to come over here with Melody and I. All right, Melody, tell and say exactly what you were gonna say. But now Beth is gonna listen because Beth is our alchemy gal. Alchemy, you could say.
Beth, is there a way to point alchemical devices? They kind of raise their eyebrow at you, Ra. As if they're wondering if that's the right question.
Cheeki,
Yeah.
I hate to do this, but I think I have to go right now.
Ooh. Yeah, I mean, if you gotta go, we'll probably be wrapping up after a conversation, so.
Okay.
If you gotta skedaddle, you gotta skedaddle.
Alright. Bye, guys.
See you, dude.
Bye.
See you later.
Sure. Let's change to that screen. We're good. Alright. Yeah, Melody just looks confused as if they were asking the right question, and Beth looks a little confused as well. They kind of tilt their head. I might need more information than that. What's happening?
There's a giant alchemical
We
bomb
did-
in the castle.
Okay. How big?
Think about from the castle all the way probably to the hamlet. All gone.
Okay. Did you happen to get a look at the alchemical concoction? The chemicals themselves?
Eldritch can't remember. Did Adelaide? I know she investigated, but she didn't want to like.
Yeah, you
get
knew
too
it
in
was like red.
Exploded.
There was definitely some kind of red alchemical concoction. I think you rolled really well to discern it as well.
We can say that.
Yeah, I remember you rolling really well. So yeah, you know it's like volatile, dangerous chemical X.
Mm.
And
Well, everything was red. There was loads of that stuff.
she kind
Was
of
it like
rubs
liquid
her
or just
beak.
powder?
It was all liquid. It was like,
Yeah.
looks like it was already distilled into liquid form. I might not know or want to go near that thing for about, up to the Barbican, but the people at the Opal Eye might know how to quarantine something like that in some way. They are all about containing and that stuff. I could talk to them if it would help.
Potentially. I think it's worth investigating. Whether they want to come out and actually do something, that's up to them, but
I could at least ask for the information, perhaps. We're not on the greatest of terms, but once an opal eye, always an opal eye, I hear? I don't know.
I don't know. Adelaide's gonna take the magic quill from her hat. She's gonna make a drawing of the alchemical equipment that she saw.
It'll take a while to get a good detailed description that you can take, but yeah, Melody kind of just like,
But Melody
looks
though,
around.
like what happened? Like, you asked us, but what about you? How are you doing? What are you good? What's up?
Fine. I'm allowed to hang out as long as I don't do anything crazy. Kind of got to limit my scope if I want to live among friends. Which I feel is a fine sacrifice. I like people.
Right.
People are nice.
We like
Yeah.
Plus I hear there's a lot more than just this place.
Yeah. I'm glad you're back, and hoping that once this is done, you can see more things.
Sure I will, just maybe slowly. So I don't teleport everywhere and anger people.
I mean, you can, we can figure that out.
They nod, kind of
I think-
patting you on the arm, giving you a smile.
I mean, we've seen people do amazing things that aren't gods anyway, so I guess there's a limit to how much you need to limit yourself, maybe, but
Yeah,
we'll
we're gonna
see.
iron out the finer details of what I shouldn't do. But between living up there and living down here, I think this place is more interesting.
So So what I'm hearing is you can screw up one more time and then you have to go back up there. So you're going to try to spend as much time not doing that to stay down here as long as possible until the moment where you're like, oh, darn it, well, here it is.
They kind of give like or like you caught me kind of smile. Just don't get into any bigger trouble. They kind of grimace looking up at the thing and you guys talking about how to blow it up properly.
Well, now that I know what your limitations are, I will respect those as best that we can.
I hope I will.
It seems like talking with you and with these other gods is totally on the table, and sharing knowledge is on the table, but actual intervention is what you're not allowed to do. So
they nod.
Leave it to us.
Mm-hmm. If that thing hatches, we're meant to deal with it.
I think that's what we're up
I have
to
an idea.
right now.
Mm-hmm.
This is a large alchemical bomb. Not unlike a powder keg. Or something where, the explosion could, it's going to send projectiles in every direction. What if we had a cannon to hold this bomb pointed up? It would have to be a strong cannon, maybe adamantine or something that wouldn't easily break from the power of this thing, but a cannon strong enough and large enough to hold this and send the payload upwards would be good, right?
We're getting back into throw it into the sun territory.
I just wish I knew that we needed a cannon sooner. That's all. If I'd known we needed one, I would have.
I'm still carrying those really big javelins from when we found that trebuchet. Yeah.
And I mean, we do have the gunpowder now, technically, don't you? Now chemical concoction, that's gunpowder.
I guess. I mean, I've just been carrying these around. They're fine, but yeah.
Put marshmallows on them.
Yeah.
I wonder how stable the bomb is. Okay, all right. Could it be moved? And now I'm looking at like Adelaide. But could it be moved? Do you think? Like, is it stable?
That's unlikely. I think that Quinn has set it up in the spot where he wants it. I don't think he would have factored for needing to move it. It's right at the lowest spot of the egg, like the closest point of contact, not on it directly, but directly beneath it. I would assume he wouldn't want it moved.
And we're about to go right into this thing, and if it goes off, we all die.
Pretty much.
Time for one hell of a Hail Mary.
Well, if the bomb goes off, then the creature goes with it. So it's going to be a last resort for Quinn. Hopefully we can count on that. And in case, I don't think we should even consider having a group go deal with Quinn and a group deal with the bomb. I think he has, if not the magical ability, then perhaps the manpower to sort of cut us off the pass, as it were.
What's to stop him from using the bomb? Sees that we're about to stop him.
Nothing.
That's fun.
So we have two options. Either we try to get up into that egg and kill that thing before Quinn can use it, which I somehow feel like is going to be very difficult, but we would be avoiding a confrontation with Quinn, which might be for the best. But we'd be going into a sort of unknown enemy. It's the enemy that everyone's concerned with. People are not as concerned with Quinn as they are with that thing. However, I don't know how we would kill it or how we would even get up there. The second thing is if we could go for Quinn. But Quinn I think he's half expecting this and has safeguards in place. And then even if we were able to catch him unawares, the man can stop time. So I don't know if we would be able to make it very far. And if he was in danger of dying, I think as a last resort, he could just then set the bomb off. It might be best to not go for Quinn. It might be best to try and get to that thing and kill it before it hatches.
I think that's our best bet.
In which case, we're gonna need to fly.
If we do that, though, Quinn's whole plan is to use it to go back in time. He's planning on using that bomb if things go wrong. If we go kill that thing, he still has a bomb to use if everything goes wrong. I don't think he cares if it takes him with it.
In that case, I think we need to ask Beth here. Do you recognize the alchemical ingredients that might be in this, and do you know of a way to, like, defuse this thing and make it not as powerful or not able to go off?
I don't think I do, nor do I have the confidence to wing it, but people at the Opaline might know, and I might be able to convince them to offer that expertise to us.
They would all die if this thing goes off too. I'm pretty sure they're close enough in the radius.
Are you okay asking them yourself, or do you want us to come with you?
I think having everyone there would feel more like a confrontation than a request.
Besides, we have a guy to deal with.
We do.
We do.
You guys see, with natural perception, you see your friend, Big Rat, kind of slowly meandering his way over. He has like a note strapped to his back that's pretty easy to see. He's in no rush to make it over to you. And like, he doesn't even get all the way to you. He gets to like about here, and as soon as he sees you guys see him, he just sits down.
God damn it! Hey.
He gives you a nod from that far away and starts like taking off the note that he's been carrying. What's that note? Just like a rat token?
I'll be back. I got something to read.
Let me place him.
Go up to him. And I step on him. I'm just kidding. Oh, here.
He gives you a nod.
Hey, man.
Oh.
Have you found food?
Oh, yeah, it's laying around everywhere.
Alright. Glad you're okay.
Got this for you. I'm fine. There's things out there, don't worry about me.
Yeah, how are you, like, hiding? Because I think there's still birds around. I mean...
Bird comes after me, mate. He's done.
Alright.
In the headlock,
You know
he's done.
I'm good. Sounds good.
So this is from, you know, our friend.
Mm-hmm.
And holds up the note towards you.
Alright. What does it say?
You open it, and in kind of like hastily written handwriting, it says, "There's a bomb here, run." Signed, Graham.
What? Yeah. What? Wait, when did he send you?
Oh, like last night.
Okay. All right. I'll be back. You could probably head on back. I don't know unless you have some more things to tell me.
Nah. You want me to give him anything?
I don't really have anything to give him.
Well, I guess I can tell him that he's probably wondering where I went since I didn't show up back at the castle. I'll write a little note That's just, hi Graham, it's Adelaide. I got turned into a monster, but I'm fine now.
I got better.
I'm at the, I'm with everyone. Thanks for the heads up on the bomb.
Here you go.
Jeez. He kind of rolls it up.
He walks on 2 legs.
He stays there.
Graham found the bomb.
Cool. Glad he could join in.
Well, at least he's on the same page now.
Yeah.
He's up to date.
Although, him sending that letter does mean that he at least kinda still cares.
Yeah.
I believe he still cared from the beginning. The fact that he came and said to you, Comet, that he did what he did and he was trying to accept responsibility. When really it was all his guilt and he just wanted you to be in his pity party and you wouldn't go. I think he cares. I've never doubted that. I believe that he's an idiot, though, as he has always been, and he is misguided. In the way that we thought Adelaide was, but wasn't really in the same way. I think Graham really is misguided. I think we're gonna have to rescue him as we try and save the world, too.
Well, I mean, I think either way we're gonna basically have to wait to see what Beth finds.
Yeah, she kind of like jumps a little nuts. I should go. This is probably pretty important.
This is probably a good time to go,
Yeah, I don't want to rush you, but I think it is kind of important.
I'm gonna borrow one of the horses.
Right on.
Take this with you.
And then I
Oh,
give
can
her,
you take this with you? And then I pull Penny out of the pet
Okay.
dimension.
Yeah, she starts grabbing everything, you're
Yes.
handing it.
Bird.
Bird?
Here's
Okay.
bird.
Double birds?
Birds.
We want to make sure that your Opal Eye friends are still friends and not shitty. And if they are mean to you, you better believe we're coming for you.
They're not enemies, they're just weird about quarantines. They don't want whatever's here to get out, so they should know how to keep that thing in.
Yeah.
They're kind of waiting until this is off
Right.
to vulture it.
So when you talk to them, when you talk to them about the bomb, don't tell them how big it is and how it could literally wipe out the entire thing they're here to wipe out.
No, they would probably like to do that, wouldn't they? Yeah.
Yeah, they would. I think maybe we should just let we need their help in
They wouldn't
maybe
kill people
we can
for
spin
it,
a
though.
yarn that this is actually going to spread it out even further. Like this thing is too strong for the bomb.
Yeah, the
So not
force of the
only will it just
explosion will
kill
throw all
the
this
Opal Eye.
zombies out to the rest of the world. You can say
No,
that.
they would do
Yeah,
their
and if
best to
this
make
thing
sure
survives
everyone
the-
is out before they would do anything. They're not... Unless we have a renegade agent in there, which I doubt with how rudimentary our sign-up is.
Have we ever seen Ulysses again?
You
Ulysses.
saw two guys kind of standing at a bonfire, like burning corpses, but you never talked to them. You just kind of you kind of left them to do their own thing.
I think we were busy being attacked by
Yeah.
like 5 other
There was like a whole battle going.
Yeah.
They watched you fight the huge thing on the roof, and they were like, "We might want to join in," but then they threw Silas across the room, and they were like, "You know what?
Yeah.
I think we're good."
I remember that.
Hmm.
I believe I said hey to them as I was flying past.
Hey.
Beth will run up, and she'll get Virgil to at least help her in case anything shows up on the way. You know, kill zombies.
Right. Zombies are still a thing.
They
I mean, not for long. They're gonna be disappearing pretty soon. But yes, an escort's a good idea. Okay.
She tips her hat and
I
Virgil and nods.
I think we'll leave. I wanna ask Adelaide actually.
Do you think I should leave Sizzle with them and we keep Penny for recon out there because I think she's a bit less conspicuous than my familiar?
Perhaps, although Quinn already knows my familiar.
Does Quinn know about Sizzle?
I mean, you do carry Sizzle on your shoulder. Probably does. You could just... What are we talking about? We can summon our familiars into different animals.
I need a brass brazier and some incense, but yeah, we can do that.
I think it's brazier because brazier just means bra, so you're just looking for a brass bra.
Of course.
You do know Lawrence has Twitter, so if you want him to send Twitter out there.
That's right.
No.
That's what this little blue bird on the table
That's right over here too.
He does have Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
Here's twitter.com.
Ah!
I could call Deca, but I don't know how
A big bear or
she
sheep.
could be.
Called a hog.
The dog.
And a hog to stare at him. To judge him.
I mean, I
You
used
gotta
to
be
have a horse, but I'm pretty sure it just got rode off.
Well, I think he was over there.
I mean,
anyway.
you got two horses. There's the one you summoned and the one from the town that you stole. Well, liberated, I suppose.
I don't know how long it's been, but maybe we should also make sure we pick up your armor before we head out anywhere.
Yeah, I just got one thing I want to do first. Hey, sun god guy.
They turn towards you.
You here?
Yes, I have been standing
Good.
here this whole time.
I got a question for you. Because, you know, we're doing all your dirty work before you want to let yourself get involved. Got one last request from somebody you took 10 years from. I want to see my sister one more time. Can you do that?
I can.
Well,
He kind of stands to the side, kind of looking at the spot next to them. And another kind of crackle of red cool beam shoots down. Let me see where their character sheet is amongst everything.
and a splash of Mountain Dew Code Red.
Oh, yeah. A loss or no location unknown, maybe? Yeah. Boing! Zoot. They are still fully clad in armor, smaller than the knight next to them, but similar in design.
Oh, it's still creepy. But I'm just gonna walk up and just... I know you don't recognize me. Well, you're the same person. It's good to see you one last time.
You
For
see
now.
the kind of like red flicker in their eyes kind of slowly dim. Then they just kind of look a little confused.
Wait,
Wait,
Abby?
Silas? Kind of look down
Holy-
at like their kit. What am I?
I'm gonna pick up and hug her.
Oh,
Are you
shocked?
Are you here?
Yeah, why are you, like, old?
You're a lot older too. Fuck, holy shit. Gonna pull her away from the solar knight.
I don't know anything to stop. Just Dangle just like, put me down. What the?
Quit cast Spanish on the
Sorry,
solar.
yeah. I wasn't expecting. Oh, it's a lot. A lot's happened. Fuck. Oh god. What do you last remember?
I don't know. Wandering around. I was traveling. What? Don't remember getting here.
Yeah. That's thanks to that one over there, and I'll point at the solar knight.
They stare.
Remember how I disappeared for a while?
That runs in the family?
Apparently.
Oops.
Huh.
Who knows? God, I hope this means that you're back and not.
Hi.
Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah. This is Comet and all my friends. Flotsam, Adelaide, Raw. But my traveling. This is my. I guess. Little sister.
I wear cool armor, apparently. And reaches up to take off the helmet.
We've been trying to get you back for a while now.
Hey? From?
The guy in red armor. He's a god. We got possessed.
Ah.
You probably might notice a bunch of new scars on everywhere.
Hey?
It's very confusing. I'm sorry. I was not actually expecting. Of course, a god fucking does this to me in the moment where I'm. Oh, okay.
There's a lot. We've been trying to get you back. I'm glad we can at least talk to you right now. Silas has
Me too, I guess.
really missed you.
Yeah.
I think I would too if I was not possessed. Possessed? A god?
Yeah.
Not a demon? Not a ghost?
I mean, to me, a demon. I don't trust. It's really shitty. Yeah. Right.
Here's the long story short to fill you in.
Mm-hmm.
The god is not actually in the armor, it's possessing that guy too. We don't even know that guy. That dude's being possessed just like you were, and they're
Take off his
speaking through
helmet.
him.
No, I'm kidding.
It's just a guy. He's got like round glasses. He's got a mustache. Looks like he worked at a bank.
God is sort of a great spirit and one of many, and is very much like of the chivalry type sort. Basically, he thinks that he can just like use you and him and other people like Silas as like these little champion puppets to then destroy evil wherever they find it. So for 10 years, did that to Silas and decided, he's old. How about his sister? To just really fuck up your family even further and possess you as well. And now you're in your like service. But at least he was able to give you a brief holiday in this moment to allow us to tell you what's happening. Also, hi, I'm Ra. Nice to meet you.
Be charmed. Hey, all that. Am I going back? She kind of looks over at the knight. And the knight kind of nods.
I think it depends on if we are successful in our mission, because a lot of what these things are doing is trying to clean up after that big blue thing in the sky. We're going to try to destroy that. And I think if we're successful, there might not be a need to possess you. I don't know. Melody might put in a good word for us.
That was that was my main point when I went up there.
To get rid of the big blue thing?
Well, no, if we
So
manage
we're
to
gonna
do
fight
this...
Oh,
to
Melody's
like-
talking.
Yeah,
I thought it was
yeah,
Abby.
yeah,
Yeah.
Me, hello. I have
Right,
a lot of
right.
voices.
Mhm.
They're all different.
So, how long can she stay? I look at the night.
The knight kind of stares at the moon. I'll permit a few moments, I suppose. I will need them in service lest the thing cracks.
Is she gonna fight it?
If it cracks.
Well, let's kill it before it gets there.
Silas?
Yeah.
I think you should take some time with your sister. We'll be here.
Yeah. Hey, let's go inside. I just got done making really good food, and I think are you hungry? I'm hungry.
I don't know. I think I am. I probably am. My brain is moving too quick to consider what my stomach is feeling.
Here, come inside.
Okay. Nice to meet you all.
We'll see you again soon.
Yeah, good luck. He kind of looks at the thing in the sky, unsure what the hell any of this is, but follows inside. Antoine sees both of you and just raises his hands up. He's like, "Oh, I'm going upstairs. You that looks okay."
Runs in the family.
Antoine, that's the bathroom.
He's gone to the bathroom.
Yeah, just kind of sit at the table, hand her a plate of like the leftover fish.
Yeah, she takes it and sits down. Like the chair creaks under like all the plate armor they're wearing. They slowly eat. Doesn't look like they're necessarily like used to it. They're kind of relearning how to eat in an instant.
Yeah, it's been a lot. I mean, fuck. The last time I saw you was you were a little girl the last time I saw you.
They're gonna squint at you.
I mean, look at you now. I'm fucking old. I have gray hair.
What about everyone else? Are they also this?
This is... The sun god thing is really just an us, our family thing.
Okay.
And...
Okay, yeah. That's...
Yeah. I know, it's really weird. It took me a while to fucking come to terms with it, but... the long and short of it is... You'll be safe. I've been safe since I've been here. And... hopefully soon, I'll be able to make sure that you get out of that clunky armor.
Alright. Hopefully they don't go after anyone else in the family. Since we're champion
hope
stock.
Apparently. Yeah. I mean, you're the only other... I have no idea where Dad or Penny are. And...
Yeah, not our older sister who could probably do this.
Yeah, if she was here, this problem would have been solved. You know what she was like.
She'd find a way to get the boat on the land.
She would. I'm friends with like Ra is a pirate. She'd be extremely jealous of what Arena could do.
Well, I guess it's at least good to see you're okay, considering.
Yeah. Sorry for disappearing for so long.
Sister disappeared. We didn't think something bad happened to you. We thought you were just running around.
I mean, you're not wrong. It's just I wasn't the one running around in my own body. Until recently. But I guess it's not all bad recently. I even found someone. The big purple guy outside.
Huh.
So it's not all bad.
This is my boyfriend, Grimace from McDonald's.
This whole end of the world thing you're talking about, and you find someone during that?
You make do.
Oh.
He's great.
Let's say
I'm
that.
sure you'll get to meet him plenty when we get done with all of this shit. At least I hope. It's weird talking about saving the world.
Someone's got to do it.
Yeah, it feels like just a few months ago we were on the farm just doing chores.
How is the farm? It's near here, right? I didn't get far.
Just like taking a sip of the water, just
Oh.
How about that?
yeah, about that.
Pulls that collar.
It's not great. Last I heard, at least our family was able to get out, but everyone else, the end of the world kind of got to them.
You always did say this place was going to hell.
We did. Oh, fuck. I mean, I'm planning, when this is all over, to start up a new farm, and I could always use the help from my little sister.
I mean, you keep cooking like this, I'm there. This is fucking brilliant.
I've gotten pretty good at it. I've been having to use, like, random shit finding out in the woods. You know how hard it is to find good food in the apocalypse?
I think you got... looks out the window, kind of nodding at the desolate landscape of this place now. I might visit, but if I see you two kissing, I will use my new cool weapons. She looks at her super cool longsword that she has. I hope I get to keep these.
From what I remember, you keep like half of it.
What? And the deal
At least
is
when I woke up, like, I know it was like bullshit. I woke up like with like a shoulder pad, a gauntlet, and then like boots.
all on the same side?
Pretty much. I mean, it's kind of still the same side.
Yeah.
Alright. We should probably get going. Got a world to go save.
Yeah, I don't want to keep you all from that. Just
Alright.
beat it up. You want to be possessed forever. 10
I
years?
don't want you...
How long has it been? How many years have I already done?
At least... It could be anywhere from 10 to just a few months. I have no idea. I haven't really asked what year it is. Hold on. Here, let's go outside. I know someone who probably knows what year it is.
They get up, nearly killing the
Go
chair.
outside and go, Adelaide, what year is it?
It's a year, I don't know.
It's
XX. Yeah.
That is maybe one of the most heartbreaking questions.
I'm overcome with sickness. I can't.
I never say, I will never tell you.
Oh dear, it seems I've been silenced.
Oh no.
It's 2022, Silas.
Well, it's that year, and however whatever year you remember last.
Don't remember what year last. I don't go around asking the year.
Yeah, we never really did have a calendar. It was more just like when it started turning brown outside.
You do know how seasons work, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Winters, you count them.
Yeah.
I hope they departed some of the knowledge after as well. They left half the brain. I get it. You got
If you were in
smiles
a
kind of shoving you a little.
badass armor right now, I would.
Yeah, but I am. What are you gonna do?
She's been here for like
I've
3
never had-
minutes. You're already getting bullied, Silas. This isn't a good look.
Look, okay, it's.
I learned from my sister.
She did. What else did you teach you in the years that I was gone?
Long division.
Oh fuck!
Oh no.
That was important for financing.
Who's dancing and why do we need to find her?
Okay, I think that's enough.
Yeah, go back to being possessed.
Abby.
Okay.
I'll make sure to save the world so we can have our family back together.
Okay, so after this, we just have to look for the rest of us.
Yeah, be easy to find. I mean, I'm hanging out with pirates and like a grand wizard. How much could it be to find weird farmer lions?
I mean, we don't get far. We're just down the road, apparently. She gestures out the gate.
Apparently. Alright. I'll hug her and then give her a noogie, and then
She hits you with a +5 sword of kill you.
Anti-stylus sword.
Yeah. She smiles and puts the helmet back on, and the smile slowly starts to fade into a blank, emotionless state as her eyes kind of flare back up.
Silas is just kind of looking at her, still smiling, but now, like, tears kind of welling up in his eyes.
Put my hand on her shoulder.
I'm gonna go
think
up
I'm
to
ready to
the
save the
sun
world.
god's vessel, and I'm gonna say,
If anything happens to her while we're gone, I'm gonna personally come up there to heaven or wherever the fuck you guys are, and I'm gonna kick your ass.
Not that I want to egg on any anger you have for me, but watching you attempt to do that would actually bring me some sort of entertainment.
Don't tempt me.
I hope when I do make it and I start beating the shit out
I
of you,
will be
you still
very
feel that
impressed,
way.
honestly. I will. That would be.
You think that's funny? I'm about to be hilarious.
I'm already thinking up a way of building that adamantine cannon and just firing
They had to
my
listen to your plan to like shoot like the thing into the sky, into the sun. It's just like, oh, fucking, I want to see what their plan is to get up to where I exist. It's like he summons Melody back up and out of his backpack. You just start climbing out like, you should have checked the luggage.
It's literally one of the first things that happened in Fantasy High.
Oh, yeah.
That, like, principal dies. So when one of them goes to heaven, he climbs out of the backpack. I'm gonna sneak into heaven. Don't say anything.
But yeah,
Spoilers.
Silas is just gonna turn to Comet, Adelaide, and Flotsam and just kind of nod and just, let's go save the world.
Your sister vessel form takes a step back and is retaken by the light to ascend back up to where they hold their soldiers.
Because if we don't, my sister's gonna kick my ass.
Well, let's see if your armor's ready.
Yeah,
I
feels
think we
weird just kind of standing out here in like a tank top and pants.
Yeah, you've been kind of just wearing shorts for a little bit. Let's go.
Hey, Harold. Is it ready? Awesome.
It's alright.
Yep.
Hold on.
Up. Anything else?
I think we're
Alright.
good. All right, cool.
Right?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Give me 100.
Let's go.
Bye. Okay.
All right.
Unintelligible.
Yeah, Goodbye.
And I'll draw Silas in his new armor this week.
As you approach back to the group with your fitting on your armor, the big knight kind of approaches you to kind of like cut you off from entering the full circle. And they kind of hold out a hand at first, but kind of just step in front of you. I do not linger here for pleasure's sake. I'm here to give you what you requested. Would you like 10 years added or taken?
Taken?
Reduced.
I don't want either.
Well, hold on. What are the parameters?
Raw?
Reduced from what? Listen to his deal!
No. I don't want anything from you. I just want my sister back at the end of
Reduced
this.
from...
From Silas, this doesn't extend to non-soldiers.
Just give me my sister back at the end of this and get the hell out of my way.
You say that... How many years would you trade for all those you damned back there? And you say you do not rely on me, yet I gave you your power before, and it is your anger for me which is your power now. My sister tried to give you yours, but you rejected it. For more of mine.
As long as my hatred for you is what keeps me going, that's fine. Because Ra was joking about coming up there to beat you up. I am going to do that.
None of you understand how actually impossible that is.
Well, I might go kill that thing. That seems pretty impossible. So if I can do that, what's going to stop me from doing it to you?
Literally a lot.
Cool, I'll find a way.
They take a step back. And zoot.
Hey,
Sorry.
Melody, is there a spell that could teleport us to the realm of the gods? Does that exist?
I don't know. Haven't read one?
Hey, Adelaide, is there a spell that could teleport us to the realm of the gods? Does that exist?
I'll tell you when I find it, Raw.
Silas got to turn to comment.
That's a maybe. I'll take a maybe.
So you're saying
Comment.
there's a chance. Yeah.
You
asked
there's a
me-
chance.
What I want to do when we're done here. If you take me with you, let's go surprise his ass. And I'll kind of grab onto his
That'll be
shoulder.
fun.
Oh, the look on... I don't even know what this guy's face looks like, but when I see it, when I punch him in the mouth, that's going to be real funny. You hear that? I'm going to point at the sun.
I would still literally like to see you try. Bring it on. You cannot actually do that. It's, I cannot fathom how you would try.
Silas, I will be behind you with whatever you decide. But are you sure you don't want those 10 years back?
Yeah. It's shaped who I am now. It's what brought me to meet you.
All right.
Wouldn't change anything.
And with that, I think we're going to have to end this session.
Yes, I got the ending line this episode.
No, your anger will destroy you, Silas! Get freaked, you're down there, I'm up here! And you can't even fly!
How dare you?
Oh my god, you fucked!
Oh. Way.
Well, do we still gotta go fight the prophet? Why does it feel like that is becoming just not an issue?
Yeah, we still have to get the
you
prophet.
ignore the prophet and he will slap you in the back. You could have dealt with him then, but you didn't, so he'll come back when you at least want him to.
But you did it.
You did
Are we gonna go after him?
You don't know where he is now.
I did try to get us to deal with that.
Oh yeah, look. You could have dealt with him then. You could have gone the souls back, the essences.
We were tired.
Oh, we're all tired.
All right.
Well, I'm tired of your complaining.
Ooh, what a goddamn session.
That was a lot. Holy
That was
fuck.
a lot.
2 songs.
2 songs? A dream sequence of craziness? Accept us as friends speech? Goddamn.
Talk of the gods.
A couple arcs got like finished.
Yeah.
What a stuff.
Dang. Sweet.
Holy moly.
Alright. We're gonna go ahead and head
Yeah,
out.
let's get out of here. While we ponder next week what happens. Which, if we want to just hang out and talk again, like, hey, look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do it while you can.
I'm itching to kill somebody.
I know. Well, you're still tight.
In game.
Just to be clear.
Minecraft.
Clear.
Yeah.
Some homies might show up, just to throw in a little spice. There is those guys still out there, I suppose, which we need to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll figure it. We'll see you guys next week.
We'll see.
Session 57.
Ooh.
If we must.
I have to go for an even 60.
Oh yeah, go for a clean 60. If we go any over, I'm gonna be mad.
Yeah.
Well, I think you're gonna be mad knowing us.
We get to session 60 and we just play till we're done. Don't care how long it takes.
5 hours session.
Phil, you're not going to bed. Look, we're
No
finishing.
lawyer job. We finished D&D today.
Evil dies tonight.
Evil dies.
The man.
Alright.
See you guys later. Good night.
Bye.
Hey, folks.